Hello, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful, interesting podcast of one of our clients who got her residency within 8 months of arrival to New Zealand. Ayodya. Ayodya Hera. So, thank you very much, Ayodya, for your time and agreeing for this interview. So, Ayodya, say, when did you move from Sri Lanka to New Zealand?
Well, we actually first we came here for the student visa, and that was in last year February. My husband came here.
He came as a student.
He came as a student here, and then in the month of May, me and my baby, who is just 3 years old, I have a little girl. So me and my baby came here in the month of May last year.
Okay, so
I had the dependent visa, and my husband had the student visa.
Right. So in the month of May, and you got the residency last month.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So lucky. So Ayodhya, in terms of challenges, definitely you have faced a lot of challenges. It's not gonna be easy for you to get your residency, right?
Yeah.
So can you brief me what are the challenges you faced throughout your journey?
Well, the biggest challenge here was now I moved here in the winter season. So my biggest challenge was I needed my baby to get adapted to this environment. Everything was new for her and also for myself. So even I was not in a rush to find a job initially because I just wanted to get adapted to this environment as well. But when I started applying, I figured out it's not an easy task to grab a job. First, I tried part-time jobs, and then again, initially I started because I had the 40-hour work right. So I wanted to look for a full-time job, but then I decided no, first I will try to grab any kind of a job. So I applied for part-time jobs and likewise. So luckily I was able to get a part-time job initially. So anyway, so I figure out that anyway, applying for jobs and when getting rejections to the emails, likewise for the jobs, that was the biggest challenge for me anyway. But luckily, I was able to get that part-time job initially, and I got it in a dental clinic, and that was an administration role. I worked as a front office administrator there. So that's how I started my career
So
here.
you were not at all in a hurry to secure a green listed job, right?
No, I never thought I might secure a green list job because
talking about
No.
green list, so your pathway is straight to resident. So how did you secure a green list job, and what is your profession, which I should be asking first?
Yeah. Actually, me and my husband both are civil engineers back home. So now even my husband said he wants to do the masters here, and actually our plan A was him to do the masters and grab a job here in New Zealand. That's most of the one's plan. To the one who is doing the masters, everyone think that he might get the job first. That's the main thing. But we had a plan B as well. So even my husband said, you also have the same qualifications as mine. You also have in the civil engineering qualification and such and that. So he also said, let's get prepared for the plan B as well, because sometimes before my husband, I might get a chance if I apply for the job. So that's what we really planned actually. The planning was the main thing in our journey. So when we were in Sri Lanka, we planned it. So we from the Sri Lanka itself, we did my degree. We assisted for a NEZQA level 7 qualification when I was in Sri Lanka, because we knew if I get a job here, I need that NEZQA level to go for this residency pathway. So likewise, it was a huge plan anyway. So after that, with all those getting assessed and everything, we came here. But nevertheless, I didn't think like I might get a job anyway in a civil engineering company. So when the reason I applied the reason I got this job is that initially I worked as a casual contract in that dental clinic, my first part-time job. But then I figured out, no, I need to try for some other construction jobs as well, because now as I'm having some kind of New Zealand touch in a New Zealand company, even if it is a dental clinic, that's also an experience. So I should give it a try for the other jobs. So I started applying, and luckily I was able to get into a temporary job, but that was also administration role in a construction company. which was not straight away. I didn't get this project management role in a construction company. That was how I entered my this journey
Yes.
as a temporary job, and also as a administration role. And also it was a temporary role. So at that moment also I didn't have any chance that I might get an opportunity here to have a growth anyway.
A lot of us, you know, when we get temporary roles, we say like, okay, no. But you secured a temporary role and you capitalized the opportunity, and awesome. And when did you realize that you could apply on for a green list residency, straight to residency? When did you realize this?
Yeah, actually, when I was working in that temporary role in that construction company, I had never had a clue, because I didn't see that pathway is there for me anyway. But when I was working there for that role, they offered me a casual contract afterwards for a operations and planning management role, operations planning actually. So after the temporary role is done, they offered me the casual contract for this job, for this role, and then I worked there casually for a casual contract for 5 months time. So in that case, I had a feeling like they quite give kind of an interest to me, and they keep looking for my skills. Likewise, I felt. So anyway, I was working with them, and I worked hard. Very well. I worked hard in that company. So after that 5 months, luckily again in that company, in the same company, there was another vacancy came in for project manager. So my managers didn't think twice. They said, you are the one who should go for that role, because we don't want to let you out from the company. We want to keep you in. So they gave me that chance anyway. So at that moment I realized, so if they are going to give me that permanent contract, then it's a construction company as well. So I knew, so my pathway is now, I'm on the track. I felt like I'm on the track.
Right.
That's the moment I felt, so I can do the
awesome.
straight
You have
residency.
planned well, executed properly, and you got an opportunity as well. It's not like that only your plan, you got an opportunity as well.
Yeah,
so,
actually.
it's not the case with many of us, right? Right. Talking about Immigration Advisors New Zealand, why did you choose us? How did you find us? And how was your experience with Immigration Advisors New Zealand?
Yeah, that's a kind of a tricky question, because now when I decided that I have the opportunity to apply for the residency, now that was actually in the month of like January, I got this opportunity. But at that time, by the end of March, our visa was gonna expire. So we were in a confusion, like, are we going to apply for a post-study visa, or else are we going to apply straight away for the residency? So those were the two options we had. Either we could have done the post-study visa and go for this residency, or else we could have straight away apply for the residency and then finish it up. So in that case, the main risk was the time. We didn't have much time. We had only like 2 months to do all these things. So we kind of discussed, are we going to do this alone by ourselves, or are we going to take that risk, or else are we going to find some kind of an administration lawyer, so immigration lawyer. So when we were in that scenario, we decided, no, we are going to go ahead with an immigration advisor. So in that case, we before we met you guys, we went through several other people as well. But those guys, actually, when we were talking with them, we realized some of them, actually, the main reason is some of them asked us some initial fee for the pre-consultation. Most of them asked. And the other ones, when we were talking during the initial discussion, we realized they even don't know anything other than ourselves, because we knew more than them, because we also already had done some research on residence pathways and stuff and everything. So we had the knowledge anyway. So it was the same knowledge that those guys were also giving us. So we knew that's not an option. So after that, we found you from the Google reviews. That's the main thing I want to mention here. From the Google reviews, we realized, oh my God, this is going to be a good choice for us. And then this was a risk anyway, because we didn't have much time. We had some financial issues as well, because to apply, if this option did go wrong, we have to again spend money and apply for the post-study visa as well. So anyway, so that was a risk. So with the Google reviews and everything, we selected you. And after the discussion we had with Vandana, in your team, during those 10 minutes we realized this is the best option that we need to go ahead, because you know the questions she asked, the way she talked with us, and she directly asked us the questions, the direct questions. They were very strict. I feel like it's kind of strict. She was asking like kind of strict questions, but that was the way to do it, and that's how she realized that we are incapable of getting this residency in an easy way. So we also had the confidence with her when we were talking with her. So with that, we started our journey with you guys, and within 2 weeks time you guys helped us to get the residency. So I have no words to thank you, actually, the Vandana and your team.
I'm fully charged now.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of Miss Vandana Rai, Director of Immigration Advisor, and NZDM, a member as well. So the way she talk and people like it,
Yeah.
and because she openly says like, you know, certain things, yes
Yeah,
or no. So
yes
you
or
get
no.
you are not in a gray area, either in black or
Yeah,
white. So you're
exactly.
not in a gray area, right? So that's awesome. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, we have a very good Google review. All like whoever succeeded through us, and we do request everyone. Even we requested you to give us your review. So all
Actually,
good. So
it got only 2 weeks, so it's a great achievement.
so within 2 weeks, yeah, within 2 weeks, because our advisors and our people who are back in office, like, you know, we gather the documents in a proper way,
Yeah.
and we when we apply for residency, we ready for decision. Like, you know, it's like everything, whatever immigration officers would require, we put
Yeah.
everything together, requesting you with the right documents, right? What would you like to tell everyone who is watching this video and who might be in a similar situation as you? What is the experienced advice you would be able to give?
Well, the main thing that I would like to say to anyone is, before you leave your own country and come to any country, first of all, what you need to do is a proper research, because that's what me and my husband was doing throughout years. Actually, we were planning to come here like we went through a lot. So in those years we planned, and also we did a research on what is the country that we are going, and what kind of things they are expecting from us, and what are the skills that we need, and if I want the residency, what kind of a pathway we need to select. So likewise, everything we did the proper research. And then the second thing is planning. We should do a proper research, and we should plan everything, because after you come here and if you start planning, I don't think it will be a success. We won't be successful in that way. Always we need to come with a plan. We make a plan B, make plan A, B, or whatever it is. Proper planning is a must. Proper research is the main thing. Do a proper research on whatever your path. Then once you are here, I know it's not an easy journey anyway, because all the negativity and everything is there here. But always try to be positive and believe in yourself, and then I think you can be a successful person once you are here in New Zealand.
Thank you very much, Ayodya. Thank you once again for your time, and you brought in your family as well, and your
Yeah.
kid is playing around. All right, awesome. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this video, and subscribe to our channel. We will be bringing up more life experience reviews in future as well. Thank you. Bye bye.